So when did this love of skateboarding and videotaping everything, when did it become a profession?
Well, when I graduated from high school in London, I went straight to the University of Miami. Within 2 weeks of class starting, I was placed on final disciplinary probation because I got like busted with all kinds of marijuana and alcohol and stuff. And I was like, man, I knew I couldn't hold a job, and I knew I couldn't get passing grades in school. And so I felt like I just didn't have the survival skills to make it in the world. So the only thing I was really passionate about was videoing, skateboarding, and stunts and stuff. And so I just decided that's going to be my life. You know, I'm going to drop out of university, and I'm going to make my life skateboarding and stuff. But I wasn't that good at skateboarding, so I had to do like stunts and stuff. Mm-hmm.
So okay, so you're in college. You drop out. You drop out of college. You're a stuntman. You're gonna be a stuntman. You're videotape. You record. You're filming skateboarding, and you're doing crazy stunts. Like, what were some of the stunts that you were doing back then?
The way it started, innocently enough, was just like, oh, I'm at an apartment building and everybody's partying, and so I just go up to the second floor balcony and jump off into the pool. Then I started like dousing myself with like flammable stuff and lighting myself on fire and flipping off 3-story buildings and simultaneously blowing fire out of my mouth while I flip. Everything was always cooler if you were on fire. Whatever you're doing, whatever stunt you're doing, if you're on fire, it's cooler. It's kind of like whatever stunt you're doing, like it's funnier if you're naked. Yeah, being naked, lighting myself on fire, and jumping off buildings was my roots.
It's a shallow pool. That
was my roots as a stuntman. Yeah, that was my specialty. The naked guy on fire jumping off a building. I was couch surfing for 3 years. I mean, I was genuinely homeless. I reached out to my sister and got back in school. I was actually doing well in school, but I came home one day and my sister had this note on the table and it said Ringling Bros, Barnum Bailey Clown College. And she said, apparently, if you can get in, it's free. And I was like, huh? And I thought, well, holy crap. If I could graduate from Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Clown College, then like when I'm lighting myself on fire at backyard keg parties, people will look at me and think this is a true circus professional.
Right, he's legit.
Legit. It would legitimize like my efforts, and I figured it would help get me to where I wanted to be, which was a stuntman. And so I hitchhiked to Denver to audition for Clown College, and I got in there. They started doing these exercises, and they were like, okay, there's an imaginary line down the middle of your body. Half of your body is a lazy cow, like grazing in a field, and the other half of your body is a wild baboon throwing a temper tantrum, you know? That's what we want to see.
What?
To go. like, oh. You know, there's like no way to do that, you know, really. But it wasn't about, what it was clearly about, it was about weeding out the people who were inhibited, you know? They just wanted to see buck wild going for it.
Wait, I want to do that. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Wait, so it's a baboon and a...
Okay. Imagine you're lying down the middle. This half is a lazy cow, and this half is a wild baboon.
Is that good?
Yeah. I think it's fantastic.
I love clown exercises.
It's fun.
So what happened after clown college, after you graduated?
Oh, man.
What's your clown degree?
I was simultaneously like working as a clown, like on cruise ships and in the circus. The whole time, I never put down my video camera, and I was always sending out my footage to skateboard companies to be in skateboard videos.
Uh-huh.
That never stopped. And there was this one skateboard magazine called Big Brother. The guy in charge of those videos, he went to his friend Spike Jones, And he said, hey, Spike, everybody loves our Big Brother videos, but nobody really cares about the skateboarding. He said, I think if we took out the skateboarding, what's left over would be a great TV show. And when you took out the skateboarding, you had me and Knoxville and Wee Man and Ponytail. We never thought that anything was going to come of it, at least I did. And then I was in the circus, and they said, hey, it's not a pilot anymore, we got ordered. So we're coming to Florida to come film you. I washed off my clown makeup that last day in the circus, and I got in the car, just make it out of the parking lot of the circus, and my car breaks down. So we push it off to the side of the road. And I'm thinking, oh man, they're gonna leave without me now. Like, here's this great opportunity.
I blew it.
But I had my list of ideas, and one of them was swallow the goldfish and then puke it into a fishbowl. So we're on the side of the road, and the producers say, okay, you, go off to the pet store, go get the goldfish. You, and there's this little like barbershop. They're like, okay, you go get a mullet haircut in the barber. And they came back with the goldfish, and I swallowed it. It took like 2 minutes to puke it into this fishbowl.
Had you done it before?
No, not at all, never. I was sitting on that idea for a good 2 years,
oh,
too.
Really?
And then I did it that first time. I finally puked the fish into the bowl, and it comes out swimming, and I'm like, yes, this is great. I remember Johnny Knoxville came out to me, and he said, well, Mr. Rowe, if you weren't already famous from the Big Brother videos, I'd say you're gonna be famous now.
Famous.
Bright ideas, we're coming, And they came, and my last day working in the circus was my first day filming for Jackass. I'm just content to not want to kill myself and be a reasonably happy person.